arithmetic progression. Here we have, if m times of nth term of an AP is equals to n times of nth term, show that m plus nth term of an AP is 0. We'll recall m times of nth term, m times of nth term on AP, nth term of AP is multiplied with n times is equals to n times of nth term. Nth term is multiplied with n times. So in that we need to show if it is equals, these both are equal, n times of nth term is equals to n times of nth term, then we need to show n plus nth term is 0. Nth term is multiplied with n times, nth term is multiplied with n times. If these both are equal, if both the terms are equal, then we need to find out n plus nth term is 0. Let us prove this. We know that general term of AP is an is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. General term of AP is equals to n is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Here we know that a is the first term, n is the number of term, d is the common difference. We already discussed about it. So here m times of nth term. Let us find out the nth term here. Nth term is am is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. N minus 1 into d. This is the nth term. So let us take this first one. Nth term, this is, let us find out nth term. Nth term is equals to an is equals to a plus, nth term means an plus n minus 1 into d, that is d here. This is the second equation. Let us take second equation. Let us recall here. Nth term, n place will write n. Nth term is n place we need to write n. That is a plus m minus 1 into d. N is the m value. Value of n is equals to n. So that n minus 1 into d. Nth term is nothing but general term directly. That is n. An is equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. Is the second equation. Here it is given that n times of nth term, let us write that n times of nth term is equals to n times of nth term is equals to n times of nth term, n times n into nth term. Let us see again. Here it is given that m times of nth term, m times of nth term is nothing but m into nth term is equals to n times of nth term, that is n into nth term. So here m is equal to m into nth term is, we know that first equation, nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d, n into nth term is, we know that nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d. These both are equal, so we have taken equals to n times of nth term, m times of nth term, n times of nth term. This n belongs to this whole term, so we have taken the bracket. This n belongs to this whole term, we have taken bracket. Let us multiply with m and the inside, m into a, ma, and m into m minus 1 into d, ma plus n into m minus 1 into d. M is multiplied with a and m is multiplied with these two terms is equals to n into a, ma, n is also multiplied with this term, second term, that is n into n minus 1 into d. Here we got these two terms, left hand side and right hand side. Let us simplify this part. So here we can see that this is the term A and this is the term A. Let us take these two terms to left hand side of the equation. Then we get MA plus M into N minus 1 into D. We are taking these two terms to left hand side of equation. So this plus value will change into minus NA minus N into N minus 1 into D equals to 0. There is nothing right hand side, we will get 0 there. NA became minus NA and this term, whole term became minus N into N minus 1 into D. Let us write the same equation here. MA plus M into N minus 1 into D minus NA minus N into N minus 1 into D equals to 0. We have written the same equation here, and now we can observe here there is a here and there is a. Let us take these two terms together, MA minus NA, and remaining two terms are here NA minus NA, and remaining two terms, these two, that is M into N minus 1 into D minus N into N minus 1 into D equals to 0. So here MA, in this both terms we can observe there is a common of A. Let us take A common in this. So A into A we have taken common, will be getting M minus N. Let us multiply with M into let us take the common of D here in both the terms. Let us recall again. We have taken here A common. There is A here and A here also. So let us take A common in this. So we'll get M minus N. M minus N is in the bracket. A we have taken M minus N, and here there is a D, and here also there is D. So let us take D common in this. We have taken D common. Then we'll get remaining terms that are M into M minus N 1. After taking D common, we have taken D common in this. So from these two terms, D taken common. So M into N minus 1 minus N into N minus 1, N into N minus 1, bracket close, and we'll be getting equals to 0. We have taken common. After taking D common, here we got M into M minus 1, N into N minus 1. So let us write these terms. A into M minus N plus D into, let us multiply these two terms, M into M square minus M into M square, M into minus 1 minus M into M square, that is minus here, minus M square, minus into minus plus 1, bracket close, equals to 0. Here this is the value of N plus N, minus into minus plus N we get. Let us recall again. Here M into M square, M into minus 1 minus M, N into N square, minus 1 into minus N into minus 1, that is plus N, because minus into minus, plus will be getting there. So that is plus N. Let us simplify this part. A into M minus N plus D into, here we can observe this is M square minus N square. Let us take these two terms together, M square minus N square minus M plus N equals to 0. So after taking the common, here A into M minus N plus D into M square minus N square, M square minus N square minus M plus N we got here equals to 0, and A into M minus N plus D into this M square minus N square can be written as M plus N into M minus N. This M square minus N square is in the form of A plus B into A minus B, so that M square minus N square is nothing but N plus N into M minus N. And let us take common of minus here, then we'll be getting M minus N here. we have taken minus common in these two terms, so that n will become positive and this n becomes negative. So minus, after taking minus common in this m minus n plus n becomes minus of m minus n. Here we can observe in these two terms, there are two terms here. This is the first term and this full is the second term. Here we can observe in these two terms there is a common of m minus n, m minus n, m minus n and m minus n. So let us take common of m minus n here. So m minus n into, after taking m minus n common, there is m minus n here, m minus n here and also m minus 1 here. After taking m minus n 1 from here, there will be 1 will be left out here. So a into, there is a left out after m minus n taking common, n minus n we have taken common, there is a left out here, a plus d into d same as it is. So m minus n we have taken, so m plus n is left out here. Here m minus n already we have taken common, there is a minus here. So m minus n again we have taken common. From this 1 will be left out, equals to 0. So this can be written as m minus n into a plus m plus n minus 1 into d. Equals to 0. Again we have written m minus n, a plus m plus n minus 1 into d. This is the d separate from m plus n minus 1. This is the multiple of these two. So if we take in this, each term is equals to 0, then it becomes m minus n is equals to 0 and a plus m plus n minus 1 into d is equals to 0. So n minus n equals to 0 separated, and then finally we got a plus m plus n minus 1 into d. It is in the form of a plus n minus 1 into d, a plus n minus 1 into d equals to 0. So here we can observe the value of a is a, n is equals to m plus n minus 1 into d. So n plus, we have m plus n, that means this is the term of n plus nth. So this is the m plus nth term and this is we got equals to 0. So m plus nth term we got 0. Finally we understood m times of nth term of NAP is equals to n times of nth term. Then m plus nth term we got 0.